Hi everyone, it's Michael from ePapere. Welcome back to the channel. Haven't done a video for a while. As many of you may know, our RV caught on fire on the way down to Arizona. So we are back now at our daughter's house. And I think that the RV is probably going to be totaled, but we really don't know that yet. So I guess we're here for the winter. The hard part about all of that um, was that I had packed up all of my supplies, and then I had to take them all out of the trailer, pack them all up again, and haul them back here, and then unpack them all again. So I got my exercise for a few days. Um, so I thought I revamped a little bit. So I thought I would just do a quick tour again of my little tiny studio here and go from there. So, as I think I mentioned before, those cute little pictures on the wall are pictures that Aaron painted for the boys' playroom down here when they were younger. They're representative of the Berenstein Bears house is what it was supposed to be. So anyway, that's what that is. So I'm going to start here by showing you, this is the chair that I will sit in if we're down here. I don't need that pillow there. Anyway, my husband put a little hanging thing on the wall, pockets. And right now what I've got in it is my markers and things like that. Over here to the right of my chair, I have my crochet thread. It's all organized in a little container. So back to my chair. I'm trying not to go so fast that it makes you dizzy. There's my little cart, which I rearranged again because I didn't like the way it was before. A lot of things were taking up a lot of space that didn't need to be. So there I have most of the things that I use on a regular basis. Over here is that chaise lounge that is part of the furniture down here, and I'm using it basically for storage. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing my daughter doesn't ever come down here. The wooden board there is something my husband made for me so that while I'm sitting in my chair, I can craft. And then, like I said, there's some of the stuff that I'm working on right now. Those boxes in the back are project boxes. One has my Christmas journal I'm working on, and the other one has the garden collage journal I'm working on. Hopefully get back to it. And then, like, watch, there's a post here in the middle, but we're going to move past the post. There's my table or desk. I did a couple of new things recently. I purchased a light and a tripod, and I also purchased a different sewing machine. The sewing machine that I had was an embroidery machine and a Bernina, a very, good machine. And I really didn't want to sew paper with it, so I bought a cheap Brother that I can now sew my paper on. So those are some new things that I got. There's my wine rack. It's still there. On top of that is cardboard that I have saved. And then that mess down there is shipping envelopes. And then I have more shipping envelopes that are filled with junk mail, envelopes, etc. And then on top, there is different papers and whatnot in that one box. The second box has got my Big Shot and die cuts and folders, etc. And then there are papers and embossing powder and ephemera holders. And then we have ribbon and fabric for ruffles and lace and other bits and pieces of things that are in those other containers. That's pretty much the same as what it was before. This tower I had before also. However, I had to go buy a couple of new ones because after the fire in the RV, we were unable to get the bedroom slide out, which was where I had stored some of my craft supplies. So we were unable to get those out. So I had to go purchase some new things. Oh, fun. And which the insurance is going to reimburse me for. So that's, it's got scraps in it and paper pads, cards, new envelopes, some bling, sewing, painting, beads, and inks, extra inks. My label maker and my laminator, those kind of things, coffee dyeing supplies. And then this is another new thing that my husband made for me, which I'm very grateful for. He designed and built it. When we were going to be traveling in the RV, since I didn't have a whole lot of space, I had bought these, I think they call them messy trays, is what they're supposed to be. They use them in school with the kids for a lot of things, and so I bought a few sets of that. I'm missing some because again, I wasn't able to get them out of the trailer. But so my husband built the shelving that I could still utilize these. Before I had bought them to basically, store things underneath the couch that we had. So that's why I had originally bought the trays. So he made these, and I'm storing things in there. There's some paper signature paper, paper flower supplies, lace, jelly print, stencils, punches, my inks, some books, my stickles, more paper and books, my coffee dyeing lace, and then some e-papery supplies, which I'm rather low on right now. So there we are. And then these baskets I had before, so they're basically full of big pieces of lace and fabric. And then down at the bottom is some more lace and fabrics, and then there's a bunch of old books, etc. So that's kind of what's on that side of the room, and next to that is the television. So I'm going to swing around back through this again and show you this area. This is something that I had redone also. On top of I'm trying to work on some Christmas stuff. There's one of my project things and a whole bunch of scrap of Christmas paper. I had bought this at a Goodwill or whatever, so I filled that with some different goodies and whatnot that I use on a regular basis. I also went through, and Aaron had done this, and I decided it was a good idea. I went through and I bolted all of my fabric. It's all in bolts. And so there's the bigger pieces of fabric, like for journal covers, etc. And then the small pieces I have stored in this little container, and they're all bolted also, and they're kind of stored somewhat by color. So I got that, and I think this bottom one is for Christmas. Yep, all Christmas. So that's kind of my new space, old space. So I just wanted to come on and say thank you for all the well wishes that were given to me, and also to thank you for all the purchases that you've recently made. I'm sorry it did take me a little bit longer to get them out than normal, because of course I'm also having to deal with the insurance company on the trailer, and I still have to make a list of personal effects, which when they tell you to write down a written inventory and keep it and take pictures and things like that, you should probably do it, because when it gets right down to the point, it's hard to remember. I know I had to leave a lot of things in the bedroom because there was a laundry closet in there that was meant for a washer and dryer, but I used it to store craft supplies in, and we weren't able to access that. So I don't remember what I had put in there. And after unpacking everything that I've unpacked, I still don't know. So I know a few things, but I really don't know detailed things. I guess I'll never know what I had in there. But so that's where we are. So we'll be making some more videos here, and we hope you join us. I know we haven't been very consistent. That's one of our goals, is to be a little bit more consistent. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.